from yesterday and today. Why is that? Because so yesterday closing was super bullish. And then I said I wouldn't be surprised if we see, I don't know whether you guys can see this, if we see the long leg, this long leg get tested at 50%. That's usually what happens. Unless next day immediately gap up, with overnight we did, but then the CPI number was good. And here I said this is supply zone, and it is the single most important supply zone at this point. Why is that? Because look at where ES was. So this the final W bottom, and we tested at the very bottom almost, right? So this zone has to hold. If it doesn't hold, we said monthly at magnitude. This almost hit monthly magnitude, like November low. 57.94.5, that's November low. We only were, what, 10 points away? Like 10 points away, 15 points away, okay, whatever. I consider this tested. So losing this is like really the beginning, all this price action breakout area and retest. And retest once, twice, three times. So losing this, we'll see at least to this level. And in the severe situations, it could get this, what do we call, hold on, grab the wrong tool. What do we call this? Area of interest, right? It will start retesting area in here. So this level has to hold. If losing that, the area of interest changed. So far, we are still at an area of interest in this level. Once we're losing this level, the whole dynamic change. So I'm really hoping this is gonna hold. The good news is we had long leg day, and then buyers did step in. This day is a big doji, indecisive day. And so let's look at 60 minutes. Let's look at 240 minutes in here. Okay, so what did we do? We loaded long yesterday, and one thing is good that we're fast on profit taking. So we exited here, and we really should have, let me look at it, 15 minutes, the zone. Okay, it is here. So as soon as I said 59.02 is the region and where the bull and bears, look at 15 minutes clearly reversal down and tested twice, right? So what we should have done here, short, like we didn't buy put here. And so the first demand zone I gave was like the December low, 58.65, knowing this is not as strong demand zone. Here is much stronger. That's the last week low. And this zone got tested twice and had two beautiful rallies. So we did one put. That 58.40 put went from $3.90 to $29. And then meanwhile, we said we can do 57.70 put for tomorrow. At the time, it was $6.70 or 50 cents, and it went at least doubled. So, and here I was watching on 15 minutes reversal up, right? And it was so bad. It retested the low actually. And if you look at 5 minutes, that would be beautiful W bottom here. And I was gone. I went to gym and I said, we could have a see W bottom squeeze at least to 58.83, right? Even much higher. So if you guys hold your call, the local call, you should have done very well. So what I did, I just put on some whole bunch of the same QQQ. No, actually, I put on 504 at money QQQ, and I put on more 5820 call, and then I left. And then when I went to gym on the way, I was like, oh, this is up big. So I'm flat on both. And I did hold some of the 59.90, like a really high call. 5,900, only $6.30. That's purely, I am prepared to go to zero. Pure, very small position for using the profit to play. So nothing changed tomorrow. So this zone continue to be demand zone, and then the lower zone would be not today's low, but yesterday low will be the two demand zones, and we cannot lose this two demand zone. So 240-minute zone, you can see we are 240 minutes, you can see we're within the downtrending channel, and depends on how much time it's gonna consume in here, right? So if CPI rally here, you see how many confluences, like how many days. You see so many lines and many confluences, right? Many day low or day high in this area. Could, like, if really fast, I would root for this one, like 6,000, 60, 11, 60, 10-ish. But if we continue, let's say tomorrow hit here and then come back, make another higher low, eventually we'll get to where we want to go, 62.30, but we don't know how long it's going to take. And there's no catalyst because everybody's so afraid this yield is not coming back down. Dollar came back a little, teeny tiny, and I was gonna call out gold, unless you know what, we people are just getting used to the NQ, micro NQ, and I said forget it. So I didn't call it out. Otherwise, we would have entered here, 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 all very good entries, right? So you could have entered here and stop very tiny stop losses. So Bitcoin had really good run from when I called out, say daily wave 4 finally printed, and from 89, almost 1,000 points run, which is really good. And MSTR, if tomorrow CPI is cooler, which I don't know how it's going to be cooler, I say if it's cooler, this thing may hit here. But the final target is 399. 399 now is not 392 anymore. So 399. So if CPI is good, but then I look at the wave CES, there's nothing changed. This is line given days ago and still above the value area high. Hourly time frame, wave 4 to wave 5, and here is a minor resistance. If we get above here, then that's what I said, is 60.11, right? 60.11, that's key resistance. I'm gonna put a line here. See, that's how the lines come. Like, you guys should put those on yours. I know my chart is messy, but I'm so used to it because I know every line what it is. Basically, day high, day low, all this. And if you can get above here, that will be 60-60. 60-60 is gonna be a tough bone to chew here, but it's not impossible. And NQ, the same, NQ. So it's really hard to decide NQ levels, but if you look at how many confluences, right? So this, the December low, no, sorry, this is not December low, this is November low. I think, let me double check before I change the style. This is December 26th low, December 20 low. So where am I now? November low is much lower. Okay, so I was right. This is December 20th low. We went beyond that, and let's look at it, this chart where we are, the whole big picture, right? So this I would consider this W bottom here, and we are at the very, very bottom of this W bottom. And next level will be somewhere this W bottom here tested. And I gave a level 2520. But so far, if we look at daily, I think we are having the same thing. Higher lows on daily. We have big long leg yesterday. Not as bullish as ES. If you look at ES candle, yesterday the whole hammer is green, but Qs are only the tail long, but the body was red. And so today is Q is a little bit more bearish than SPY. And let's look at the S&P sectors. So I warned that yesterday. I said XLI, XLB weekly breaking out. That was only the beginning, right? And then XLRE weekly, it looked like it's getting ready to go too. And finances are not bad. And today, look at home builder. I mean, I don't know if you think the rate is so high, the home builder should be continue dropping. But home builder gapped out. And if you look at all the components, it was really, well, I only put the two here, but let me see. Home builder here, you can see the whole sector. There's one red WSM. I don't know why that. Look at BLD, BLDR, two of my favorites. They both went up more than 5%, and all the other ones green too. And softwares, look at softwares, all green. I mean, those should be high volatility tickers, but they are green. But anyway, so tomorrow we really need to break out this 585 level. And after that will be 595 for SPY. But look at RH. Let's look at R. I'm just going to put here and then delete. RH has been doing really well. Look, like RH is ready to go again. I've been stepping up. Let's look at it. I'm curious. I'm going to delete this. Oh, wow. Hey, look, this is not bad at all. This is not bad at all. This is really good, actually. Anyway, so I'm going to delete this too, so not messing up. So SPY, going back to SPY. Okay, so SPY, where is it? So going back to SPY, we need to take out the flip zone where the breakdown area. And then next level will be 595. But in the long run, the upside target is 617, I think. 617. Let me double check. The hourly time frame still wanting to drop, but 15 minutes not really ready. So I'm really thinking it's gonna retest this. And then 30 minutes, see the same, but daily 6:15, 6:16, 6:15. So anyway, so this is SPY and QQQ. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla had a really good run. Did you guys take profit? I missed by a millisecond. And by the time I saw and my position was a big green, and then I was like, okay, let me set the limit exit order, and then it went down, went down, went down, went down, went down. I said, shit. So I missed my profit taking on Tesla. Now my position is back in red. Uh, that's how it is when you're leading a big Discord and keep talking. So Tesla, nothing changed. Hourly 2 hour, still the same. And then daily is wave 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so nothing changed. Let's look at Amazon. I don't think Amazon had, let me look at hourly. Hourly changed. 2 hour. 2 hour hasn't changed. 236. And then Microsoft on daily. Microsoft daily. Whoa, this wave 4 a little bit too deep. But this really, Microsoft is really at a good place to buy, in my opinion. Look at the weekly, how far that is. So the more it drop here now, we have $65 to go. $60, $70 to go. See that? That large time frame, this wave indicator extremely, um, okay, so Apple weekly what, 1, 2, I want to say somewhere 3, 4. Let's look at daily. I think daily it's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Apple may drop below 200 in the long run. Google. Let me look at naked chart Apple. Apple is not that bearish. No, Apple is not bearish at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I disagree with that chart with the waves. Okay, here. There's someone coming in. Okay, so Apple and Netflix. Netflix is good, right? Almost hitting this, and target is 950. So if they're all gonna be wave 5 up, and that's supporting market wave 5 up too, right? But we just don't know how long it's gonna take. That's the problem. And Google also daily wave 5, not too far from target. And then Meta, it's really just retesting this W bottom. So if it holds target, how much Meta target I gave you guys? Hourly. This is a little bit far. This is still a little bit far. I don't like it's a little bit drop too much. So Meta, even though we had a good run, let's look at naked chart. Naked chart here, as long as support here supports, we can still go up. The target will be 660. You look at hourly time. No, nothing changed. This still holding. But if you're breaking below this, then the trend will be changing. But as long as this pivot point holds, we're fine. And Okay, so UNH dropped tiny, not a lot. I think it's going, if the market continue dropping, UNH might not make that bottom, because so bullish, right? As I going to the defensive sector, and okay, so we have what? KRE. Let's look at KRE. KRE chart looking really good today. I don't know. Yesterday I drew this. Actually, yesterday was daily breakout, right? If you look at 30 minutes entry, someone asked me, you can enter today here, add on. So, but your initial entry should be here. And if you missed that, you should be here, right? Entry. So this is very clear based upon how we enter trades, right? There's no, your first entry should be here. If you missed it, you enter here. And if you miss both today, you can still do it. I removed the DPSC here because they are almost the same, right? And then another ticker, see HIMS, I like that, 24. This zone was given days ago and up 10%. That's not bad. Affirm target 77, guys. That right now 55. That's a huge. That's a what, 40%? So this is good. I still like S. I didn't enter, even though I saw here is about to go, but I didn't enter it. There's so much to watch, right? It's hard to do everything. And then what other tickers we have? We have LGND, right? This went up. It was given yesterday. Wendy actually brought this ticker to my attention. Beautiful daily breakout, right? The target is pretty high in the swing channel. And we have so many tickers in the swing channel hasn't started yet. What is SQ doing? SQ is up 25 cents. Actually more than 25 cents, right? I gave yesterday, but not over $2. And the upside is pretty good. So retreat to, why 66%? Ah, I know what it is. That's a dividing line. So you can enter here, right? What I'm trying to do was um, like curve bottom were 30%. So it really tested a 61.8%. This is really a good place to add. And I know you guys how much you love Palantir. And Palantir, actually right here, daily breakout, and then what might be dropping momentum, slowing down, it's got a crossover, and upside target after all. It's somewhere in our Discord. So there's so many. There's at least 10 to 15 ticker. And if you have money and you're looking to add some, choose the ones that with good RR. All of them has really good RR. So that's all we have. Tomorrow we're gonna do CPI. We're gonna have to start early again. I don't really like start early, to be honest. I have to get up even more early to look around what's happening, but we really don't need to look around. We can just trade the market, right? So tomorrow 7:30. This is the single most important thing for before the end of January. Okay, so CPI, and then I'm probably gonna stay until 11. Then I'm gonna drive to Houston overnight, coming back Thursday about midday, so we can still do market recap. But tomorrow during up in the afternoon, and then Thursday, I won't be able to lead much. So I don't know whether she's working from home. If she's not working from home, then you guys have some break days, I guess. But if tomorrow CPI you work from home, okay, that'll be great. And what is HWM? This went up, right? Aerospace went up huge. The other day I checked it. Lockheed Martin has been going up too. Lockheed Martin is 480 something. Yesterday I checked. But weekly change the A. You see that? Weekly 1 to monthly, but still have a big up. Daily, this doesn't is too much. Even though in my mind it's still holding because I didn't take the pivot out, but really needs to get about 533 to go to be long. Anyway, all right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow at 7, probably 7:15. It's really not much to look, very straightforward. So if CPI is up big and you know where the heat resistance are, right? And supply, you can do NQ, yes, or you can even do SPX. I taught you guys how to choose strike, right? Practice it. Even just paper practice it. It will help you. All right, guys, bye.